So what if pretty much everything you think you know about motivation is, well, wrong? We're going to dig into the real science behind why hard work can feel so incredibly hard and how you can actually rewire your brain to start loving the struggle.
Ugh, we all know this feeling, right? You're staring at a huge task, and it feels like you're at the bottom of a mountain. You know you have to climb, but taking that first step just feels impossible. But what if that feeling isn't a personal failing? What if it's just a sign that your brain's chemistry is being hijacked by the world we live in today?
Okay, so to understand how to fix this, we first need to talk about dopamine. Now, I know we've all heard the word thrown around, but most of us have the story completely wrong. And getting this one thing right is going to change the way you think about motivation forever. And here it is. This is the big aha moment. We've all been told that dopamine is the pleasure chemical, the reward you get when you finish something. But that's not really it. It's actually the pursuit chemical. It's the thing that gets you off the couch in the first place. It's the drive, the craving, the fuel that makes you want to go after a goal. So think of your dopamine baseline like a thermostat for your brain. When you're constantly hit with high stimulation things, notifications, endless social media feeds, constant entertainment, your brain's normal setting gets cranked way up. And then when you try to do something that isn't as instantly exciting, like, say, studying or working on a report, your brain just finds it painfully boring. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. This is the battle going on inside your head every day. See that? Starting some hard work might give you a little trickle of dopamine, like a 20. But a quick scroll through your phone, boom, that's a massive, instant spike of 90. Your brain isn't dumb. It's always going to be tempted by the bigger, easier hit. No wonder actual work feels so dull in comparison. But here is the really good news. You are not doomed to a life of distraction. You can actually reset that thermostat in your brain and make hard work feel good again. And it all starts with a simple, kind of weird technique. I can already hear you. Boredom? No way. I hate being bored. And trust me, I get it. We are all programmed to avoid boredom at all costs. But what if I told you that boredom isn't the enemy? What if it's actually your secret weapon? It's literally the factory reset button your brain has been craving. And here's exactly how you do it. It's called the boring break. For just a few minutes, you cut everything out. No phone, no music, no podcasts, nothing. You just sit there, stare at a wall, look out the window, whatever. Now, it's going to feel really strange at first, I'm not going to lie. But what you're doing is letting that dopamine baseline drop back down to its natural level. And the wildest part? After just a few minutes of this, going back to your work suddenly feels surprisingly engaging. Okay, so you've reset your baseline. That's a huge first step. But what about that moment? You know the one. You're staring at the blank page and you just can't bring yourself to start. Well, this next technique is your secret weapon for breaking through that wall of resistance. I like to call it the procrastination chasm. We've all been there. It's that huge, scary gap between wanting to do something and then actually doing it. It can feel a mile wide. But what if I told you that you could build a bridge across that chasm in just 2 minutes? The secret to beating that procrastination chasm is almost laughably simple. It all comes down to one single magic number. Ready? It's 2. That's it. Just 2 minutes. This is the 2-minute rule, and it is a total game changer. Whatever it is you're avoiding, just tell yourself you only have to do it for 120 seconds. I mean, come on, anyone can do anything for 2 minutes, right? And here's the magic trick. Your goal is not to finish the task. Your only goal is to start. This tiny, tiny commitment is all it takes to trick your brain, get that pursuit dopamine flowing, and once you're in motion, it's so much easier to stay in motion. So, look, these two things, the boring break and the 2-minute rule, they're way more than just little productivity hacks. They're the building blocks for a completely new way of thinking about work. It's about shifting your entire mindset from chasing pleasure to finding satisfaction in the pursuit itself. And this table really just nails the whole shift. The old mindset is all about chasing cheap, easy pleasure spikes. The new mindset is about finding deep satisfaction in the actual process of doing something. Instead of running from boredom, you use it as a powerful tool to reset. And instead of getting overwhelmed by the finish line, you put all your focus on the simple, easy act of just getting started. Because this is the ultimate prize, isn't it? To get to a place where you're the master of your own motivation. To literally train your brain to crave the feeling of effort. To find joy in the struggle. And to fall in love with the process of getting better. So, I'll leave you with this question. If you can stop seeing hard work as some awful obstacle, and instead start seeing the effort as the reward itself, everything changes. The real prize is found in the process. So what pursuit is out there just waiting for you to fall in love with it?